In this episode of Talking About Orks, we're going to be talking about why Grot Gunners are the most powerful unit in the game. Okay, not really, but there are a few tricks you can pull off with these Grot Gunners, which most people won't even think about, and I didn't even think about it until we got a nice comment on the Mech Guns video, and I've been thinking about it, and I want to expand on that, or explain that to everyone here. What makes Grot Gunners such an interesting unit to use? Okay, there's two main things here. First of all, the artillery rule. A Mech Gun can only fire its ranged weapon if a friendly clan Grot Gunner unit is within 3 inches. A single Grot Gunner cannot operate multiple Mech Guns in this way. In a single turn, if all the Grot Gunners within 6 inches of Mech Gunner slain, is immediately shuts down and is removed from play. So what that means is that if you buy a unit of multiple Mech Guns, you get multiple units of Grot Gunners, but you only need 1 gunner per gun to shoot them. So if you take a unit of 5 Mech Guns with 5 5-man Grot units, you only need 1 of those units, one gunner within 3 inches of each gun to fire them. That means the other 20 Grot Gunners can run off and do something else. Now, a unit of 5 Grots doesn't sound like it can do much, but you would be surprised, and the reason for this is the take cover rule. Grot Gunners can only be targeted in the shooting phase if they are the closest enemy unit. Period. They can only be shot if they are the closest enemy unit. No sniper exceptions, no anything else. They can only be shot at if they are the closest enemy unit. Period. What that means is that you can put these guys on objectives. You can use them as like a secondary layer of bubble wrap. And one trick is to make one of the Grot Gunners your warlord, so he can never be shot. Well, not never, but if he's sitting on your back line and he's getting shot, you've already lost the game. So now that means you don't get a warlord trait, because he's not a character, and you can't use any artifacts because he's not a character. But there's nothing in the rules that says any model can be your warlord. Any model, not any character, any model can be your warlord. You just gain benefits if it's also a character. So if you are playing with standard rules, or someone wants to try and use old school on you on ITC, making a Grot Gunner your warlord and hiding him in the back, he's going to stay hidden the entire game. You can never shoot at him. Snipers don't care. So again, putting these guys, running a unit of 5 to an objective, or even 2 units of 5, one bubble wrapping the other one, so they can only shoot the front unit, not the ones actually on the objective. And if you have any other things by them, let's say you have a unit of 30 boys in front, the Grot Gunners on the objective. The Grot Gunners are immune to being shot at, so you cannot get shot off the objective. These things are just, it's just mind-blowing, and I'm sure there's a lot more tricks you can pull off with these things. You cannot be shot unless you're the closest unit. It has got to be breakable in this game. True, they're not going to do anything, but they don't really cost any points either. They're what, 2 points each? So you're talking 10 points? Oh no, you shot 10 points off the board. Whoop-de-doo. It's nothing, and they're so powerful for 2 points per model. You simply cannot be shot if you're not the closest unit, and it's almost impossible, if you're not getting completely tabled, of course, to not be the closest model. To avoid being the closest. It's not hard to avoid being the closest model, unless you're just completely getting tabled. But so that in objective games, these guys are going to be effective. They do still have a move 5 inch. You're going to be trying to run them to the objectives the first couple turns. But once they get there, you just camp them down. You got other stuff going on. Oh, I need you off that objective this turn. Oh, I can't shoot them. You simply cannot shoot them off the objective. And in objective games, especially ITC, that can be huge, trying to get those extra points that could mean the difference between a win and a loss. So, and on top of it, you still have the Mech Guns blasting away all at the same time, and that is such a low points investment of your army you still got a lot going on top of that. Whatever you want to go on with it. So, unit of 5 mech guns. Of course, I would definitely take the custom mega cannons if it was me. 5 custom mega cannons, 25 grots. 1 unit of 5 stays with them, or maybe if you need to, 2 of them. 1 to shield the other, so to speak. And then the other 15 can run off. Run off to objectives. Sit there and enjoy the game. And again, if you make one of these guys your warlord, you will almost never give up the warlord kill. And to be honest, the warlord traits that we have access to aren't game-breaking enough to make it worth making your war boss or whatever else your warlord. Just make one of your Grot Gunners the warlord. And not to mention the modeling opportunities. You can use like one of the fancy Grots from a third party, or maybe if you have the old Gorka Morka Rebel Grots leader, yeah, would be an awesome Grot Gunner / warlord guy you can make. So there's going to be a lot of modeling possibilities on top of it if you want a Grot as your warlord. This one Grot in the back, literally on your table edge, shouting orders, leading your army while being immune to being shot at. Even more immune than an actual character, because especially with the new character rules where you can't shield characters with other characters, it doesn't matter. You simply cannot be shot. Period. End of discussion. There's no exceptions. So, Grot Gunners, the most powerful unit in the game. 10 points, immune to being shot, objective sitting. There's no downside. And they come with mech guns. Don't forget, they still come with mech guns that can shoot very well. So, I'm sure there's other ways to abuse this rule. And so, Grot Gunners are way more important than just sitting there shooting their guns. I have not played them yet this way, but I can guarantee you I'm going to. Grot Gunners are great. Thanks for watching. Thank you for watching this episode of Talking About Orcs. Please subscribe and hit the bell button for notifications for new Talking About Orcs videos every Wednesday, new battle reports every Friday, and hobby videos whenever I can. Thanks for watching.